Thanks for joining us here. Now we begin here with a discussion that may be difficult for some tonight, that of domestic violence. Just today, a woman died after a shooting on the city's south side. When Corpus Christi police arrived, they found both a woman and a man who had been shot. Two children were also at the home at the time of the shooting, but neither one was hurt. CCPD says it is still unclear just who the aggressor was in this situation, but they are investigating the circumstances as domestic violence.
It is the latest investigation in what seems to be a prevalent issue in our society. Tonight, our Bill Churchwell sat down with the executive director and CEO of the Purple Door for a closer look at why some victims of domestic violence choose to stay in those relationships and what resources they can turn to. He joins us now with details. Bill?
You often hear about the resources available for domestic violence survivors after the abuse occurs. But Frances Wilson with the Purple Door says there are signs to look for even before the situation escalates.
Telling you what you can wear, telling you what you can buy or how much you can spend, where you can go when you can't go places.
Frances Wilson says it's that controlling and jealousy type behavior in a relationship that can often be a precursor to emotional and physical abuse.
Especially if your partner has ever threatened your life, take that seriously.
Wilson oversees the Purple Door, a nonprofit that provides services and shelter to victims and survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. Wilson says sometimes the victim will choose to stay in that relationship even when the abuse turns physical because of their hope that things will get better.
In the moment it might be, I want him arrested, but a couple different things can change that. Either they really do love the person and it's like they want him to be the way he was when they first started dating. Or she could be afraid that if I press charges, as soon as he gets out, which he most likely will, he's going to make a beeline to me.
She highlighted the importance of reaching out for help and counseling.
We do have people that see us for counseling who have not ended their relationship. So I think that's one thing. People might think that we encourage ending relationships, but it's really up to the victim or survivor.
She also stresses how crucial it is for the aggressor to want to get help. Can the offender change?
They can. They have to really, really want it, and they have to do it themselves.
For the victim or survivor who wants to stay, watch for those red flags and have a safety plan if you ever feel you are in danger.
You have the right papers together and maybe some money set aside so that if you had to leave, that you could.
If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, there is help available to you, just like we talked about. The Purple Door can be reached at 361-881-8888. There's also the National Domestic Violence Hotline. That number open 24/7. It's available in English and Spanish and over 200 different languages. That number, 1-800-799-7233. Back to you.